know what you're thinking. That's easier said than done. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we're going to be talking about your dance goals. This seems to be quite a big thing for a lot of people. Tip number one is write down your dance goals. Get them out of your head and onto some paper. I mean, you could do it digitally, but just like an old-fashioned pen and paper. Wait, let me go get it. I have my notebook, I love this thing, where I've actually got my goals down in here. So I'm not going to show you. And some of these I know it's going to take me years to achieve them. And some of them, it might take me 6 months. That might be quite optimistic, but they're going to take me a while. So write them down and you can look at them and remind yourself of them and add more. Or take some off, that's fine. Write them down and look at it. Tip number two is you need to be realistic with yourself. Okay, it would be completely ridiculous if I had as one of my dance goals to dance in the Bolshoi Ballet. Really? That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna go to ballet school now. I'm in my 30s. It's not gonna happen. Like, you have to be realistic with yourself. So, and even to the point where you might have a certain pre-professional college or school that you really, really want to go to. But isn't just writing, getting into a pre-professional college enough? I don't think you need to be completely specific, because I don't actually think anyone who's told me at 12, 13, 14, this is where I want to go, by the time they've got older, they've changed their mind. Or I've had people that are like, I want to work with this dancewear brand. But actually they'd be happy working with any dancewear brand. So, you know, you don't need to be too specific, okay? They can be a bit broader than that, but they need to be realistic. So you don't want to be writing down, I want to be going to here by the time I'm this age, because yeah, that might happen, but if you don't achieve it and then you've changed your mind and then you think, actually, I don't know if I want to achieve that anymore, but I'm disappointing my 10-year-old self because I wrote it down when I was 10. Are you? No, you gotta be happy. Goals can change and that's fine. You might have spent your whole life thinking, I want to go to this famous dance school in London, and you go there for like a week summer school and you don't enjoy it. That's okay. If a place isn't right for you or you don't get a good vibe from it, that's okay. But you don't have to give up on your dream because of that. It's just not the right place for you. There are so many, we're so fortunate that there are so many amazing training schools and colleges, pre-professional places, that if somewhere's not right for you, just because it's got a famous name, that doesn't mean, oh, this career is wrong for me. No, that school is wrong for you. That's okay. So that's why I think it's important not to be too specific on where you think you want to go, because they're just easier to achieve, and you don't want to end up disappointing yourself, because that's the worst person to disappoint. Tip number three is you've got to look at, how am I going to achieve it? Because you need to turn that wish into a goal, and the way to do that is you've got to actively pursue it. So how are you going to do it? This is why I think it's great if you write them down, because what I then do, let me get my notebook again. Okay, like I said, I'm not showing you what's in here. I think only one person in the world has seen this, and that's my fiance. And he literally looked at the first thing and went, what? And I'm like, okay, well, watch me achieve it, because I'm gonna do it one day. So where you've got your goals, the next thing you want to do is write your plan of action, because if you don't have a plan of action, it's not a goal, it's just a wish. And that's the difference. You've got to turn it from a wish into a goal. And the way you do that is you have to actively pursue it. So how are you going to actively pursue it? So you've got to look at the how. Okay, my tip number 4 is, like I said with mine, get them out again. Some of them are short-term goals and some of them are long-term goals. you could literally write something down that you want to achieve in the next 6 months. So maybe you want to be able to do the splits on both legs, okay? That's like a short-term goal, but I want to be a professional dancer is going to be a long-term goal. So you don't have to just think like, oh, I want to win the lottery and get married and do this and this and this. Like, first of all, those are wishes, they're not goals. But don't just look at the big things, look at the things that you can achieve in a short amount of time, or shorter amount of time, so that you can get to the end of the year and be like, I've ticked off this, this and this. Like, how amazing are you going to feel about that? And it's going to make those big goals seem even more manageable and more attainable. So you write down your short-term goals and you see how that works out, trust me. Tip number 5. So we've spoken about writing down how you're going to achieve it. You also want to think about why you want to achieve it. Okay, so I want to be able to do the splits on both legs. Why? Because it looks good. Because it's going to in turn help my leaps, because it's going to increase my overall flexibility. Because it's a stepping stone onto more advanced choreography. Why do you want to be able to do it? Just because it looks good is really not a reason. And that's not going to help keep you focused. And you want to be focused on your goal. So you need to have a real reason why you want to do it. Yeah? But also, this is where your short-term goals can link to your long-term goals. Like, I want to do this as a stepping stone. Stepping stone down my path of life. We got this, we'll be fine. Okay, tip number 6 is make sure you tell your teachers your goals. You don't have to go and tell your teacher all of your goals, but it's really useful to know who wants to be a professional dancer and who's just doing it for fun. I want everyone working at their full potential, but the kids who want to do this for a career have got that drive, and you've got that drive and that ambition, and I can nurture that. Your teacher can nurture that and work with you and help you. So you need to tell your teacher if that's what you want to do. If you've got a goal that you want to be able to achieve by the end of the year, tell your teacher. They're going to help you. They want to help you. They just want you to do your best. So you need, like, tell your teacher. I've probably shot myself in the foot there, because I'm probably going to get about 100 messages now off all my students telling me what their dance goals are. It's good though, I do want to know. I did a thing on Instagram before being like, tell me your dance goals. I'm not going to share them on Instagram. I just screenshotted it and kept it for myself, because I want to know what your dance goals are. How can I help you achieve your goals if I don't know what they are? You're going to tell me, you're going to speak to your teacher and you're going to say, I want to do this. All right, boom, plan of action. How are we going to do this? That's the first thing your teacher's going to say, or first thing she's going to think. All right then, that's what you want to do. How are we going to achieve this? Maybe you need to take up more classes. Maybe you need to do something outside. Maybe you need to start working on this at home. Maybe instead of doing this, you need to be doing this. Like, if your teacher knows, then they can help you. And that's what they're there for. They're there to help you. Okay, my next tip, and this is probably the most important one, is that you have to believe in yourself. I know what you're thinking. That's easier said than done, but it's true. You need to think about it. When you write down your dance goal, when you started off, you were probably like, that'd be really cool to achieve that one day. And I probably won't achieve it, but I'll pop it on there. Okay, the moment you've put it on there, you've gone from, oh, that would be cool, to, I think I might be able to do this. Then you're gonna work out your plan of action. So you're going from, I think I might be able to do this, to, this is how I'm going to do it. Working along those steps, you're going to get there, okay? But you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to do it for you, okay? I know it's so hard to believe in yourself, and everyone struggles with it throughout their lives, and that's just a fact. But you have to believe in yourself, because no one's going to do it for you. Nobody is going to achieve your dreams other than you. And you have to believe that you can do it, because that is the first step to getting yourself there. Nothing is going to come easy. If it came easy, it wouldn't be a goal. It wouldn't be on your list, because it would be like, oh, I'm going to wash my hair. Like, that's not a goal. okay? If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. And then it wouldn't be on your goals list, because why would it be? So it's not going to be easy. I'm not gonna lie to you and pretend like, oh yeah, it's fine, just go to dance for a couple of years and then you'll be a professional dancer. Like, it's not easy. But isn't that a bigger achievement? That's huge, but you have to believe in yourself. That's half the battle. It really, really is. And you 100% can achieve your dreams if you believe in yourself and you work at it. Trust me. Okay, my last one, tip number 7. This might sound a bit odd. It's okay to take goals off your list. And I don't mean when you've achieved them. It's okay to take something off if it's not a goal anymore. You might change your mind. I've got a couple of goals on my list. I've had them on there for a while, but I'm not actively pursuing them. So if I'm not actively pursuing them, do I really want to achieve them? I might get a couple of years down the line and decide to take them off. It's not a goal anymore. It doesn't apply to me anymore. It's not relevant. It's okay to take something off. It doesn't mean you failed. Just changed your mind. Because if you're not actively pursuing it, do you really want to achieve it? But from that, don't give up on something because you think you can't achieve it. There's a difference. There's a difference between changing your mind, it's not a goal anymore, and I'm not bothered about accomplishing it anymore. There's a difference between that and giving up because you feel that you can't do it. Because you're wrong. If you want to achieve it, you can do it. You can totally do it. So watch that. Don't mistake my tip number 7. I'm not telling you to give up. If you really want it, you don't give up. Go and write your dance goals. It's a great time to do it. It's coming to the end of the academic year. We've got summer coming up. So now is a really good time to do it, and then you can reflect on them in a few months' time, or you can reflect on them in a year's time. See what you've achieved. Write them down. Go and get your notebook. This is just from the supermarket, and I love it. It's hardback. I love it. It's beautiful. Look how pretty it is. Who would want this notebook in their life? You don't have to get this one. You get what you want. Go and get a nice notebook, nice pen, stationery. Go write your dance goals. You can do this. We got this. We got this. You can do it. If you enjoyed this video, why not subscribe? Oh, what a great idea. Then you're not going to miss any more. Maybe that should be one of your dance goals. See what I did there? And if you've sat here watching videos all on our channel, and this is like the 3rd or 4th video in a row that you've watched, you should definitely subscribe, and then you won't miss out on the next one. Why not give this video a like as well, so I know that this is more of the kind of stuff you want to see. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll do it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Have a great day. Bye. Okay, first thing you've got to do, get them out of your head, get them onto some paper, and turn your phone on silent.